This is Living Power with Dan Hurst.
In fact, the Bible has a word for that kind of comfortable communication that is headed in the wrong direction. It's called gossip. Gossip isn't just spreading rumors or belittling I can't even say the word, belittling someone. It's more than that. The Old Testament, the Hebrew word for gossip was a word that meant scandal mongerer. Somebody who would encourage a scandal just by talking about something. Sometimes it was intentional, sometimes it was unintentional, but it was still gossip because this person was a scandal mongerer. In the New Testament, I love the New Testament word that's used for gossip. It's the word, and this is the Greek word, thos. Those. See where we get it? The word actually means whisperings. Whisperings. And it's like, guess what? That's what we're talking about. That's gossip. Proverbs 16:28 says, a perverse man stirs up dissension, and a gossip separates close friends. And listen to this. If you even waste time listening to gossip, look what happens. Proverbs 18:8. The words of gossip are like choice morsels. They go down to a man's innermost parts. In other words, if someone feeds you gossip and you take it in, it affects your life. It affects your life. It's not harmless. It is destructive. When you listen and you take in gossip, it actually damages your life. And by the way, gossip is a type of communication. It obviously is. And it takes two people to communicate. So if you listen to gossip, you are just as guilty of gossiping as the person feeding you the gossip. If you're taking in what somebody is gossiping about, you're just as guilty because communication is a two-way street. Proverbs 11:13 says, a gossip betrays confidence, but a trustworthy man keeps the secret. So a gossip, and the one who listens to gossip, is not trustworthy. Proverbs 20 verse 19 says, a gossip betrays a confidence. So avoid a man who talks too much. I want you to know that in my life, I have, and particularly in the ministry, it's such an important thing, that you become so careful not to reveal information to somebody else about somebody that you've talked to, or that you've counseled with, or that you've ministered to. That's such a dangerous, dangerous thing to happen. You know, but here's how it happens in Christian circles. We really need to pray for Aunt Susie, because, well, she's seeing another man. And now, of course, and then we have to do that at prayer meeting, And now the whole prayer meeting is going, let's pray about it. Oh, Lord. And then what happens? We begin to destroy. Gossip destroys. Not only does it destroy Aunt Susie, but it destroys that body of believers. Because now they're following and believing something that is intended to destroy. Instead of intended to build up and encourage and strengthen, they take it and it begins to hurt them, to destroy them. They become less and less of what God wants them to be. Listen, I can tell you that it's important. When you know things about people, shut up. It's nobody else's business. It's nobody else's business. And if you divulge that information unfairly and improperly, sometimes it is important that you divulge the important. Obviously there are some things that you have to. But if you don't have to, if you're gossiping because you're just being a scandal mongerer or a those, then you are violating your responsibility and your position in Christ. Gossip is a dangerous type of comfortable communication that will ruin relationships.